Hi friends, welcome back to the channel, and more specifically today, a video on my favorite and most impressive clone and dupe based fragrances. And before I get into today's video, check out my Instagram and my TikTok, where I am sharing daily bits and pieces on watches of the day, fragrances of the day, different reels, content, that kind of thing, a little bit more regularly than I share on the YouTube here. Now, here's the thing. I'm not massively about clone fragrances, but I do own quite a few in the collection, and some of them, I have to say, I cannot tell the difference, and those are the ones I want to share with you, because the reality is, it's great to buy expensive fragrances and treat yourself from time to time, but you absolutely do not have to get something really nice for your collection. So here we go. And I come to you today in the Rolex Daytona Panda, one of my absolute favorite watches, a timeless classic. If you know my watch collecting habit, you know I love a Daytona, a Rolex Daytona. It served me well. My first really special watch, I think, was my first Daytona. And since then, I've bought a number of others. I'll share with you those in another video soon. Now, this video was kind of inspired because last week I picked up a new fragrance from Zara that is a fantastic clone. And I'm going to start with that fragrance. This one, it's called Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes. And it is a clone of the very famous Louis Vuitton Imagination. So let's give this a bit of a spray in the air. Yep. So super fresh, super light. There's a sweetness to this. I have a sample of the original Louis Vuitton Imagination, and I can tell you now that this is exceptionally close and it performed really well. It actually stays on my skin for quite a few hours. I'm not that bothered about the performance of this, but I paid €20, so about 17 pounds for this fragrance. Great pickup, this one. I really am enjoying it. I'm going to be wearing it at the gym. I'm going to be wearing it when I go for a run. It's a summer fragrance, but you can wear it all year round. And I recommend this one, Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes from Zara. Clone, very good clone of the Louis Vuitton Imagination. So the next few, I'm going to move to Perfume Parlor. Now, Perfume Parlor is a UK-based website that do a lot of inspired by fragrances. And I've had quite a few fragrances from them. And I think that you really can get yourself a bargain, get yourself a sort of a flavor, an example of that fragrance that you're after that might cost £200 or £300. You can get it for £20 or something like that. So really good. So the first one is this one, and it's called Revival. And the code on this is 1951. And this is a clone of Xerjov's Renaissance, which I own, the original. And I can tell you now that is extremely close to the original. It doesn't smell just as high quality. Excuse the aeroplane going over the top here. Bye aeroplane. It doesn't smell, obviously, as high a quality as the Xerjov Renaissance. But I've got to be honest, the performance on this fragrance is excellent. And you absolutely get that citrus minty combination that Renaissance gives you. Now, Renaissance, one of definitely my top 10 fragrances, might even be higher. Absolutely love that fragrance from Xerjov. I'll do a review, and I might even throw this one in as a comparison in that review soon. But yeah, Perfume Parlor Revival, great option if you want that Renaissance, fresh, citrusy vibe. So the next one is also from Perfume Parlor, and this one is called Grandness, and its number is 1492. And this is a clone of Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité. And again, I love that fragrance. And it's got that, lovely, that ginger freshiness on this. And I can tell you now, again, I have the original of L'Immensité. It is exceptionally close, and the performance on this fragrance is outstanding. I don't know if it's just the ginger, if it's my skin, but I get 8 hours of fresh vibe from this fragrance. It really does deliver. And for sort of £20 or £30, you can't really go wrong. This is the Extrait de Parfum, as is this one as well. I normally get those when I go for Perfume Parlor, so great options. And then the last Perfume Parlor for now is this one. It is 1871. It's Immortal, and it is a clone of Elysium from Roger Parfums, another fragrance I own as well, the original. And you might ask, why do you get both of these? Sometimes I buy these to get the effect of that fragrance before I actually invest in the original. Sometimes I just want to see what the difference is and have another option in there. And I wear fragrances, different things at different times of the day. It sounds a bit obsessive, but I might wear 2-3 fragrances per day. And I might wear something like this in the morning before I go for a run with the kids knocking about, that kind of thing. Then I'll have a shower and put another fragrance on. So you don't want to be spending £200 to £300 for that fragrance in the morning, but you might just want that feeling. So yeah, that's where this one fits in. Immortal, Perfume Parlor, 1871, a really good option. And the last one I want to share with you in this video is a clone from Lattafa. Unbelievable presentation and value for money in this fragrance, I have to say. And it is this one. It is Lattafa Camera, and it's Kawa, I think you pronounce it. Apologies if I'm butchering that. If I just show you how this looks. So this one, you might recognize it in a second. That's the vibe you're getting here. And this is a clone or an inspired by fragrance of Angel Share by Kilian. And you can see with the presentation, like it looks great. It's really, really good quality. And sugary, boozy opulence that the original has, and a very, very good quality presentation here as well. Really impressed with this. Cost maybe £30, something like that, and I think the original is maybe £300 more, perhaps. I really like it. Looks great on the shelf. Really recommend this one. So there you go. There's 5 great inspired by fragrances that I recommend. I wear them quite regularly in my collection and alternate and so on and so forth with other ones. Give them a go and let me know what you think. And if you've got a good clone or dupe that you like, comment below with that one. And also, if you like this video and if you like the style of the content, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We talk about fragrances, watches, rituals, collecting, men's lifestyle, and all of that kind of stuff. I'd love to take you on the journey, and thank you so much for watching everything I've done so far. And I'll see you on the next video.